Mashpee residents. I'm Michaela Wyman-Colombo, and I'm really excited to be here to tell you the most current information about the remote wastewater facility that's going to make an important difference in improving the water quality in Popponesset Bay and Mashpee-Wakeby Pond. This is Article 4 at the October 20th town meeting. This wastewater facility is a standalone system that effectively treats wastewater in areas that are too difficult and too costly to connect to a centralized wastewater system. It will prevent nitrogen and phosphorus from the wastewater of 211 homes from entering Mashpee-Wakeby Pond and Popponesset Bay. The system also provides opportunities for future expansion within its footprint, potentially connecting over 100 Sandwich homes at the expense of the town of Sandwich. You've probably heard some conflicting information about this facility. Let me provide you with some context. Since 2015, the town has been implementing the Adaptive Comprehensive Water Nitrogen Management Plan. This 2015 plan was designed to be adapted to changing environmental conditions, scientific developments, changing regulations, mandates, and emerging technologies. Given environmental changes, recent scientific studies, and new state regulations, this facility is the logical next step to address nutrient pollution in our waters. Studies of Mashpee-Wakeby Pond and Popponesset Bay show just how valuable this project is. Both water bodies suffer from extensive nutrient pollution, and Mashpee-Wakeby has had increasing closures due to cyanobacteria blooms, which can be toxic, especially for small children and animals. It's time to act. One of the great things about this facility is it's almost entirely underground. Not only will it improve water quality, but the disturbed area will be restored with native plants, creating an edge habitat that encourages biodiversity of birds, mammals, and reptiles. Plus, residents will be able to use this restored land for passive recreation. The entire wastewater facility will disturb only 7.5 acres of a 26-acre town-owned lot. We're working to put the remaining acres under conservation protection in perpetuity. People may ask, why this project? Why now? Well, each year, the state sets a deadline for towns to apply for 0% financing with 25% forgiveness from the Cape Cod and Islands Water Protection Fund and an added 3.3% forgiveness from the Clean Water Trust. The Mashpee-Wakeby facility was the only project anywhere near ready to meet last year's deadline. It's one of 50% of projects that were awarded this competitive funding. This saves Mashpee taxpayers a lot of money. In fact, the average annual cost for most homes is under $54 per year. To put Article 4 in perspective, Mashpee voters have already reviewed and approved funds for the design of this facility. At the May 2025 town meeting, the Select Board, the Finance Committee, and Mashpee voters overwhelmingly supported spending $2.5 million on the design of this facility for this area. Since May, the town has been working tirelessly with our engineers to make sure the project design meets critical deadlines to ensure we can capitalize on 0% financing and the forgiveness, again, saving you, the taxpayer, a lot of money. Then, the Select Board and Finance Committee gave their unanimous approval for the construction of this facility to go before town voters at the town meeting on October 20th. Our town officials and staff have been working closely with residents from Mashpee and Sandwich to come up with the best design for this underground facility. We've already held 2 informational workshops to address questions and concerns, and we have meetings scheduled for October 9th and October 16th. We'll continue these workshops through the construction phase to ensure the best possible project for immediate abutters and all residents. We've already been in ongoing communication with the town of Sandwich during the planning and design stages. This communication will continue as we move forward. I've given you the positives. This is a solid project brought forward at the right time. But it's equally important to understand what's at risk if we do not move forward with the funding we've been awarded. First, we'll do nothing to address the decline in water quality in Mashpee-Wakeby Pond and Papaneset Bay. We've also spent a lot of taxpayer money on design cost, which was overwhelmingly approved by voters in May. But perhaps even more importantly are the future implications if Article 4 does not move forward. State funding opportunities are becoming increasingly competitive. If Mashpee refuses the funding it was awarded last April, it will likely disadvantage the town for future funding. This will lead to much higher costs for any future wastewater project, or, worse yet, bring future wastewater projects to a screaming halt. Mashpee residents, I want to leave you on a positive note. This is a good project. It stands on its own merit. It will reduce both phosphorus and nitrogen and improve water quality in both Mashpee-Wakeby Pond and Papaneset Bay. It will create an edge habitat that encourages biodiversity and allows for passive recreation. The state of Massachusetts will permit the facility to ensure strict compliance with EPA standards. Surrounding waters and wells will be protected. And the town of Mashpee is totally committed to working with abutters throughout the development of this facility. Article 4 requires a 2/3 vote at town meeting and a majority vote at the special election. Early voting begins at Town Hall next Tuesday, October 14th. The special election is on October 25th. Town meeting is October 20th at Mashpee Middle High School at 7 p.m. You have to be at town meeting for this important vote. I encourage you to support Article 4 at town meeting and on the election ballot. Please attend town meeting on October 20th. Thank you so much.